sometimes as a creator, I have to use my voice to talk about the topics that some people just do not want to talk about. And if you are doing this and you are a gig worker, please stop doing this because you are going to cost yourself more money. Now, I will say this before I start off. This does not apply to those that are happy with what they're doing and for those that know for a fact that it benefits them. This is for the common denominator of people where it's not benefiting, especially if you're influenced by watching some of us gig tubers for doing this following example. Now, I'm going to talk about the two differences between doing this and being a gig worker and doing this and being a gig tuber, because there's a huge difference in the mix. And what I'm talking about is the whole accepting every offer. As a gig worker, and first of all, I'm going to display on my screen right now some horrible examples from regardless if it's Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, or Skip the Dishes of offers that I would simply not do, and why I'm going to encourage you guys not to do them. Now, first of all, the big topic is you should know that no matter what your acceptance rate is, and you can have a 0 acceptance rate with a lot of these companies, you will not get fired for declining offers. There's a difference between accepting an offer, going to a restaurant, and canceling an order. You have the food in your possession. That's fraud. Or if you just cancel too many orders after you have accepted them. Because when you accept them, you're agreeing to that distance, to that payment source. So this is a different category. Now, what I mean by acceptance rate is an offer comes in, let's say $4 for 9 kilometers, and you decline it. That's okay. You can do that as many times as you want. You're not going to get fired. But the problem is that so many gig workers don't know this. So they're constantly focused on that one application, trying to make ends meet, so they accept all offers because of the fact that they don't want to get fired. You will not get fired for those acceptance rates. I have an acceptance rate with DoorDash of like 5 or 7%, and I don't give a shit if they don't like it because it's my money in my pocket. And it's the sad reality that I've talked to so many gig workers on the street, and they will accept these crappy orders from these billion-dollar industry companies because they're scared. It's a scare tactic. They show you the percentage to make it wrap around your brain that if you do not accept these offers, your percentage is going to show the color red or a very low number to scare you into accepting these offers. Realistically speaking, are these applications going to pay you more if you got an offer that's 21 kilometers out? No. If they want to give you $9 for that order, they'll give you $9. And guess what? If you don't accept it, the next guy will. And that's a problem, because the more that we are accepting all of these crappy orders, the more we are saying to these companies, it's okay to serve us up crap on a silver platter. And I can understand why gig tubers, however, do these videos, but it also causes friction for me. I am a gig tuber, so I'm a YouTuber that does gig work. I'm also a gig worker. Now, have I done an accept all offer Uber Eats challenge? Yeah, I did it early on in my videos. Now, the reason why it doesn't really matter to gig workers, especially monetized gig workers, is the ad revenue that they're gaining. Now, first of all, I have no problem with any gig tuber doing the videos of accepting all offers. I am not bullying anybody. Anybody that knows me on my channel knows that's not my thing. I don't get wrapped up in the drama. But I will say this. Us gig tubers sometimes hold a near spot in your hearts as viewers that might make you want to mimic what we do. Do not do that. Here's the difference. As a monetized gig tuber myself, I've only been monetized since last week. On average on my channel so far, I'm making anywhere between $2 to $6 per day, and that does not include anything as super chats, super thanks, or anything like that. It's just ad revenue. So we get paid by you watching the video. The longer you stay and watching the ads, the more we get paid. If we have a video over 8 minutes and you keep watching, we can put multiple advertisements in our video, and even if they're skippable advertisements, we get paid a very good ratio for that. Not very good, but depending on the video. So accepting all offered challenges tend to get gig tubers more money. Now, I make between $2 to $6 per day right now on my channel, but can you imagine the bigger gig tubers how much they're making? They can make anywhere from $50, $75, hell, probably even some of them up $100 a day. So do you think they give a shit if they're not making ends meet between doing gig work when YouTube pays their bills? The answer is no, and I can't blame them. It's a quick fix. Make a video about accepting all offers. People are gonna watch and gravitate towards it, and they're gonna get paid in ad revenue. And the best part about being a YouTuber is you get paid 7 days a week. So it just keeps adding up. And if I make that video before monetization, but it gets a significant amount of views, videos can carry over day over day over day. It's called evergreen content, so that you guys keep watching, and by the time I'm monetized, I am gaining ad revenue for you watching that video that I made months ago. It's a domino effect. The companies make us scared shitless about these acceptance rates or these pretty colors, red, yellow, green, the crap that DoorDash does, when realistically speaking, it means nothing. They talk about things like being top dasher or, I don't know, top driver or whatever, so you get more additional incentives. But is it worth to get those incentives if the majority of your offers are crap and costing you more money for gas? I don't think so. And do you think these companies are going to pay us more for gas when it comes to it right now with the inflation cost and everything else? No, we've seen what they've given. Uber Eats gives a 35-cent surcharge towards the customer, and yet we could be driving 15 kilometers for a customer, but we get a lousy 35 cents. On Instacart, it's a 40-cent surcharge. Like, it's complete garbage offers to fill up our gas tank. So you shouldn't be accepting the garbage offers that come your way when it comes to every single offer. Again, if it's working for you, please keep doing it. But the common denominator is I'm seeing so many people that it's not working for. And another thing that is costing you as a gig worker a lot of money, and I don't care if you're on GrubHub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever it may be. Since I talk to a lot of gig workers as I go around doing these orders, apparently a lot of gig workers are only sticking to one application. Why? Because of the fear tactic that if they're on multiple applications, the companies are going to figure it out and dismiss you. They won't. It's even within your agreement when you sign up for these companies that you can go with any company that you want at any given time. What they will give you a contract violation for is, let's say I'm on Uber Eats and I'm on Skip the Dishes at the same time, and I get 2 customer offers and I'm doing them both at the same time. That can give me a contract violation, especially if they see me a few cross streets over when I'm not supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be attending to the customer that one of those applications gave to me, not both. But can I be on both of these applications at the same time and get multiple offers? Sure. You pick the best offer that's there for you. So if Skip the Dishes gives me a better offer than Uber Eats, I'm going to go with the Skip the Dishes offer, and they can't do anything about it because you had the option as a freelance gig worker to accept any offer you want at any given time. And even in the terms and conditions, they mention the fact that you can decline any offer at any given time. There is a huge difference between accepting an offer, going to the restaurant, grabbing the food and canceling the order, or accepting an offer and then 3 minutes in, canceling the order. Because if you accept the offer, that is telling these applications or these companies, hey, this person is good with these terms and conditions that we're going to pay him this much for this amount of distance. They have to honor it. Versus clicking that X on the top right or left hand corner or the decline button, that does not influence you. Do that as much as you want. But this has become a heated topic for me as a gig worker, especially as a gig tuber, because I don't want to see anybody losing out on money because, let's say, for example, I'm influencing you in the wrong direction, or anybody else. If you are watching a gig tuber and they say, guys, you should be accepting every offer now, please go to their channel and unsubscribe because you should not be doing that. Also, as tubers, gig tubers, we can give some advice, but every market is different. Every person is different. Every personality is different. So follow what's the best for you. I would highly recommend multi-apping, and I highly do not recommend for you to accept every offer But again, if it works for you, it works great. So with that being said, I think this rant is finished. I think you guys get the point to what I'm getting to in this video. I've just seen too many people get walked over on over the past at least 6 months, with the summer slowdown affecting many. And for those doing great, awesome, keep it up. But for those being super affected by the summer slowdown, I feel for you, and I hope this helps you out just a little bit more on your options. And until then, I will catch you lovelies in the next video.